Jerry here from Nothing New, doing a little studio update and rig rundown. We've had some changes in the band. We added a new member, Sean Lyons. We're going to go ahead and kick it to him and let him go through his update. See you in a bit.
What's up? This is Sean, guitar player for Nothing New, with a little rig rundown for you. These are my primary weapons of choice. Gibson Les Paul Standard, currently tuned down to C Standard, so it sounds extra dirty. Paul Reed Smith SE Custom. This is my primary guitar, the Monson Nomad, zebra wood top, walnut body, Seymour Duncan blackout pickups, 25.5-inch scale, heavily inspired by Mike Scheidt from Yob's Guitar. Check out monsonguitars.com. Brent builds amazing instruments. So that's the primary guitar that I use to write parts and solos with. This amp and pedal setup, same thing. This is not what I use for recording, but it's what I use for writing my parts and solos, as said, for each song. Just a little Vox half stack, Zoom 505. It's a multi-effects pedal. I use it just for reverb primarily. Chorus, a couple of distortion pedals, JHS Angry Charlie, an Abominable Hellmouth, and then a compression sustainer pedal I use for clean sounds, and then a Morley wah pedal. So how I write my parts and riffs, basically, that comes from listening to the song. I'll hear something that might sound cool over a certain section, and then I work it out on the guitar. And if it enhances the song, great, because that is the goal. You know, I just want to make the songs even better than they already are. As far as solos, it's a mixture of improvisation and composition. Starts with improvising leads over the solo section. Different licks and parts start to stand out, and then you try to put those together compositionally. During that part of the process, you know, sometimes things get cut out, new parts get written, and the goal in the end is to have a cohesive solo that, again, enhances the song. So can't wait for you guys to hear what I've come up with on the next Nothing New album.
All right. We just got finished with Sean's rig rundown and explanation of how he writes songs for Nothing New. He's added a whole nother dimension to us. The new record's going to be amazing. And like he said, we can't wait for you to hear it. First off, I'm going to start with all of my guitars and stuff right over here. But my bass, it's nothing special. It's just a Squire P bass. I bought it a couple of years ago because the first few Nothing New songs, records, we didn't have bass because I didn't own one. So we wanted to add that element. So we got bass. Next guitar is my Epiphone Les Paul Custom. It's got a coal wood top. Just more or less a really nice Epiphone Custom. It's my favorite guitar, honestly, that I own. I don't really know why. It just plays well, and I just really enjoy it. And this one is special to me because my wife bought it for me. It's a Hard Luck Kings Spider. I'm trying to get it in view there. If you'll notice, it's got spiders on the inlays there. It's got EMG pickups right here in it. It's not the headset, but it's the set that they base it off of, and I'm drawing a blank on what they actually are. This is actually on a lot of recordings, the same as the Les Paul. It's on most of the recordings that we've done to date, and most of the new album also. The guitar that I don't have with me right now because I'm actually getting new pickups installed on it is a Jackson 7-string. It's a Dinky J22 7. I'm going to put a picture of it somewhere up here. Anyway, that's all my guitars that I have right now. I have a couple of more over here, but it's like an acoustic and a Stratocaster, and I don't really use those for nothing new. Um, Not yet, at least. Um, well, that's a lie. I've used the acoustic before. Um, Also, kind of what I was going to want to go through was how we record. Um, we use Reaper to as our digital audio workstation DAW, as most people call it. We've used it pretty much the entire time that we've recorded. It's just the one that I kind of learned, and it's the one I'm most comfortable with. I've tried Studio One. It's an excellent. I don't have really any complaints about it. I'm just used to Reaper, and it works well for us. All of your dolls have a sound. I think Reaper's our sound, at least for right now. Besides that, we use mostly ML Sound amp sims. Sean does all his writing at home, and he shows you that he does amps when he does that. I've just done most of our writing on the computer and at this desk for us, so I've sort of started using these amp sims, and I really like ML Sound Labs stuff. Um, Same for bass. I use its Audio Assault Duality bass amp sim on most of the new stuff. ML Sound Lab just came out with a bass amp plugin. It'll probably be on the new stuff that we have yet to record it yet. But as of right now, it's not there yet. But most of the time I start off with the drums. If I can, we use Easy Drummer. Um, I have a lot of MIDI files and things like that. So I find something I kind of like, and then I write riffs around that. It just seems to be the easiest. It's worked for the band so far. I'll try to get most of the song hammered out, and then I'll send it to the guys. And then Sean's so new that what we have planned for now is that me and Andrew will probably go through a song, and then we'll send it to him and let him add to it and do the solos and things like that. We haven't done it a whole lot right yet. Anyway, we appreciate you guys checking out all our music, listening to it, streaming us, sharing it, watching our YouTube videos, doing everything that you possibly can. Please go check out our website, www.nothingnewmetal.com. Our merch link is in there. It sends us to our Amplified Tees store. Shout out to those guys for being so awesome and helping us out with our merch and making us look cool and whatnot. So you guys have a good day.